Zencaster thing? Got it. God, I hate Zencaster.
That's
dude.
the one.
So much.
Except Zencaster is a piece of crap, and so who knows?
It's alright. I mean, it's good until it stops being good.
Audio working.
Oh, hi everybody. We're back.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to the LBS.
That's right.
The LBS. This is where the stream is happening right now.
The stream's happening literally right now.
Right before your faces.
Oh my
It's
God.
pretty crazy. I'm not sure if you're up for it.
It's like ridiculous.
It's redonkulous.
Oh my God.
It's
You just
amazing.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Mm. Why are we so good at that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Because
why
we've
do
been to
guys like
California.
me? That's right. And everybody who goes to California knows that everybody talks like that. That's how they
right.
talk at Blizz HQ. Everybody was like, oh my God, let's make Blizzard
Oh
games.
my God. I cannot believe that Lindsay brought her dog.
Oh my God,
to
I
work.
love dogs. Oh my God. But did you see it?
Actually, it's pretty great. So if you've ever been to Blizzard HQ, which I think you have.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
It's great to see people like businesses like that say, hey, you know what? You want to bring your dog to work? Sure, go for it.
Hell yeah. Oh, it's so great. I saw so many dogs that day. Apparently, when you go to register, you have to register your dog if you want to bring it to work there. They give you a choice between a Horde or an Alliance tag to put on your dog's collar. Isn't that cool?
I would have to I would have to decline.
Why?
Do they have a Horde Lions one? Do they have a Horde Lions dog tag? That'd be great. Or like a Blizzard dog tag? That would be amazing.
I guess.
Or like I don't know. I might have to go for a D3 at that point.
You just need to go to the Horde and just be happy.
Why?
Because that's
why do I have to do that? Sylvanas is not my war chief.
Well, she'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
It's totally cool. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Right.
No, but
right.
We
just
have to
don't pay
together.
attention. Don't pay attention to the news. Just don't.
Yeah.
Just make sure you need to stay over here.
Yeah.
News is over there.
Fine.
You stay over there on this side of the. You stay over there on this side of the partition, which is here.
Right over there. What?
Yeah. That's the one.
Okay, so we were talking about Harry Potter. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
So, name somebody you would like to have a dinner with, alive or dead. Doesn't matter. I mean, anyone at all.
Alive or dead?
Anyone. Yes. And if they're dead,
like somebody famous, I'm guessing.
Anybody at all. Anybody.
I mean, there are, it could be anybody from the Civil War to really find out how it all went down.
Yeah.
Probably pretty boring though. I mean, they all have mustaches and they all kind of do the old timey talk and they all kind of write. They all pen letters.
They
which
probably don't smell
I'm like,
good.
that is so old school.
Yeah.
So, I mean, get with the times. Gmail is the way to go.
I mean, if they can't help it, they've been dead for hundreds of years.
I know. So people, let's see.
Anybody at all.
Well, okay. First of all, Steve Jobs.
Okay. Why?
Apple is kind of one of those things. It's always been an important thing in my life for whatever reason. It's kind of like
so cute.
It's kind of like, my Alliance versus Horde type of thing, type of situation. Apple has always been kind of there, and Steve Jobs has always been amazing. So it's kind of like, Steve Jobs would be interesting.
Okay.
Be interesting to see how he thinks about what he thinks about life in general.
Right. Okay.
Or specifically. And then let's see. The other one would be, let's go to an author.
Okay.
Also dead. Kurt Vonnegut.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Are you a big Kurt Vonnegut fan?
I am. Yeah. I've been a very huge Kurt Vonnegut fan throughout my life, and it was amazing how he died because it was very funny. And I think that he would have laughed at the way that he died.
How did he die?
He basically fell down the steps.
Oh, shit.
Which, for him, he is a dark... his writing is very dark humor-esque. Sure. And he would have thought that was very funny, considering that he had been a lifelong smoker. And he knew that cigarettes were the way that he was going to die.
Right.
So he said if he didn't die by cigarettes, that he was going to sue the Pall Mall company or whatever because he didn't die from cigarettes. And he fell down the stairs and died that way.
Wow.
And he would have thought that was hilarious.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Slaughterhouse-Five, yeah. Awesome book. So many good books. Edgar Wright, Teki Taco, thank you very much. That would be another great one. I wouldn't mind that at all. So many famous people that I would love to hang out with. Let's see, Simon Pegg.
Interesting.
Would be wonderful. I would love to pick his brain about all the things that he thinks about.
Interesting. Wow, that would be a really weird dinner party, but probably really, really interesting.
And then who plays Uhura?
Uhura?
Yeah, in the new Star Trek.
Oh, the new one?
No, the new one.
What's her name?
Zoe.
Like Zoe something.
Saldanas, right?
Yeah.
Zoe Saldanas.
I think.
I would love to talk to her too, because you know what? I love all of her movies. All of them.
Including Center Stage?
I haven't seen Center Stage, but I'm sure that I would love it.
Pat. It's about ballet.
I'm sure that I would love it. She's great. We can watch it together.
Oh my God. Okay.
Is it streaming somewhere that we could watch this together?
I don't know. I'll make it happen because I would really love to watch that with you.
All right.
Yeah,
she's
really
great.
Pretty.
But I saw her in Colombiana. That was kind of like my first movie with her. And then in The Losers, and then in Star Trek, obviously, and a lot of other ones as well. So she's just an amazing actress, and I would like to hang out with her for a little bit.
She does seem really cool. I've always liked her. And she's freaking gorgeous. Oh my gerb. Okay, so that's interesting.
I don't know these things. But she is a really great actress, and I just like one of so when you have like these actors that you know very well, like Zoe.
Sure.
You can imagine her saying lines just in general.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just kind of pick out lines from a movie, just kind of not really specifically, but it's very specific. Like I can picture Zoe saying eat. And that was from Colombiana when she was ordering her dogs to eat somebody.
Oh, cool.
So gross. But
so you're just okay. That's quite a profound line, by the way.
Attack a dude, yeah. And she just goes, eat. And it's like, oh my God.
Oh my God, I really want to have dinner with this woman.
Oh, so yeah, I just kind of want to have some food with her.
What would you guys be eating at this really weird dinner party?
My guess would be something weird and very LA.
Oh, like Jimmy John's.
Like no, not like Jimmy John's. It'd be like like some kind of sushi.
Right.
You know, but it's not just like normal sushi. It's like special weird LA sushi that's I don't know.
Made out of like rare seaweed and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
So speaking of like sushi and whatever, or just any food in general, what tasty food would be disgusting if eaten over rice? Isn't that an interesting question?
Over rice.
Over rice.
So like you have to have rice on the dish.
Uh-huh.
And then this thing would be disgusting with rice.
Yes. But it would be tasty without rice.
What kind of rice?
Let's just say white rice. Just like your typical standard
see, now I can't think of anything that would be disgusting with white rice.
What about gum?
Well, I mean, that's just, I don't think the rice would really add or detract from it.
I think it would make it gross, though.
Nah, I mean, it would
like eating.
So gum is gross so gum is gross for me. I'm not really a big gum person.
Really?
I used to be every once in a while, but
you remember at BlizzCon when you ate that entire large bag of Jolly Ranchers?
Yeah.
Over like 3 days, Pat Crane ate like 100 Jolly Ranchers.
No, it wasn't
and
100.
He kept trying to push them on me. He's like, "You want Jolly Rancher?" I'm like, "Oh, fucking want your Jolly
Ranchers. Because I wanted to get rid of them.
Nuh-uh. He just like kept eating them and eating them and eating them. Like every second he'd be like pulling out this massive bag and he'd be like,
it was my massive sack of Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah.
And and if you ever have a bad cold or a throat issue that is about to happen, let me tell you, you will grab anything to suck on you can.
Will you, Pat?
That was for you.
Thank you. Now I know what to do next time my throat hurts.
Right. Just suck on anything.
Okay.
Just find the first thing and suck on it.
I need to lay down. Oh my god.
So I found a sack of Jolly Ranchers and I sucked on the sack. It's totally cool.
The whole sack. Over
all of
3 days. Yep.
The entire sack.
Stop. I can't function when you make these jokes.
And
it's fine on your show because I'm not
like
in charge of it. But holy shit.
I like it. And I like doing jokes on your show because I'm not in charge of it.
Yep. I get it.
So, and I know, exactly. I know the audience that we're catering to.
That's
you
true.
Like the saucy humor.
Yeah, they do love the saucy humor.
Yeah,
they like that. It's because you're highbrow.
Sure, I can go low though. It's fine.
Smart people are just like really into like dick and fart jokes. I think it's been proven.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
I don't know. By some independent study, probably that I did myself.
Right.
I'm fairly independent.
Yep.
Okay. So let's just say a man walks up to you and he says that he's going to transform you into an animal of your choice, and there's nothing you can do about it. Which animal do you choose?
So this is the whole. Oh God, what was that movie? That was like you're turned into something at the end of your time here. It was some sort of sea animal, I think.
Was that movie with Rob Schneider who turns into a bunch of jungle animals?
No, that was
Deuce Bigelow? Male Gigolo in Europe or something?
No, that was Animal Man or something like Walk Like a Man. That was Walk Like a Man. That's what it was.
Are you thinking of Splash? Because that was a mermaid.
So anyway, so getting back to your question, what would I want to be turned into if I could be turned into anything else?
Like, what's the sexiest animal?
Well, that's a different question now, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
So is the question, what is the sexiest animal, or which one would I want to be turned into?
I just thought that it would be one and the same.
Because I think I could probably rock like a good like gibbon. Gibbon would be great.
Turn me into a gibbon.
Right. I mean, like, I think I could rock that pretty solid. That would be great.
Rock solid gibbon. Got it.
Yeah. Maybe like a three-toed sloth.
Sure.
That would be, I mean, like I think I could nail that one. That one, great. Wildebeest? I don't know. I don't know if I could be a wildebeest.
You could probably be a wildebeest. They've got very.
I don't know. If I was gonna be something in the Serengeti or something, I think that I would want to be like a cheetah or a lion or a I don't know, hyena.
Tarantula.
They're hyenas not really the most. They're not sexy at all.
No, not really.
But they get shit done.
Yeah, they
really do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Hyenas do get shit done. Like way more than like jackals and like wild dogs do.
Yeah.
Like dingoes and shit. Yeah.
Dingoes.
Yeah.
I could be a dingo and I could steal it. I could steal a baby. It would be amazing.
Totally.
Probably make TV at that point.
Absolutely. You'd be
Right.
out there in Australia with your sweet chili sauce reserve,
Right.
being a dingo and
A
just
falcon. Oh, a falcon.
Ooh,
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think a falcon though.
No,
No.
not a bird.
No. Well, I mean, if I were to be a bird,
Be a crane, obviously.
well, I mean, there's that. I mean, you could go with the obvious, like
Name
sandhill cranes are pretty amazing.
Blue-footed booby, titmouse. Those
Guilty
are
as
both
guilty as charged.
Indeed, I am a titmouse.
Guilty as charged. So,
Doesn't make sense, Pat. Makes
doesn't matter.
sense.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So no, if I were a bird,
Some kind of powerful chicken.
like a prairie chicken. That
Yeah.
prairie chicken is pretty powerful.
Like a chicken with like really beefy legs.
Mm.
Could like just kick the shit out of anybody.
Mhm. Sure.
Yeah.
Right. No. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know.
Wouldn't you just probably be a dog? I mean, you said gibbon first. But...
That's me in real life. I mean, really.
So
I'm just kind of a dog, just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, that's true.
Just kind of sniffing butts and taking names, you know?
You didn't take my name when you did that.
Trust me, it's all indexed.
It's okay,
as
baby.
dogs do, they index everything. You know,
it's I know enough about you now. I don't need.
There's a Philodex or whatever.
Yeah, Philodex. Sniffer butt. Add to the Philodex.
Right.
The thing is, okay. Let's just move on.
I've got your digits.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
It means you have my number, but you never text me or snap me, and I'm snapping and texting you all of the time. Anyway,
you haven't snapped me in quite some time.
Oh my god, I snapped you last weekend when I was at that party IRL.
Last weekend?
Yeah, last weekend. And you didn't open it until the middle of this week.
I did not.
Stop. Okay.
But we talk on Discord all the time, so who gives a crap about that?
We can't send like cute, like snappy with our face filter. You know? It's fun, Pat.
Right.
You don't understand.
Right.
Yeah, I am right.
I don't have the dog filter, so I can have the tongue hanging out, the little ears, and
you could.
I don't know how all that stuff works.
Just snap me, Muffin, okay? We'll talk about this later. Okay. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier most
what?
Uncomfortable.
What items could I buy?
We can do this one together.
That I could actually use, or just in general?
Well, I think you'd have to have some kind of purpose. Like I'm thinking,
like a 6-pack of dildos. Would that be
6-pack of dildos? They sell them in 6-packs?
I don't even know. But that would probably make them uncomfortable. Right. This is what I'm saying. This is why they would be uncomfortable. I'm making stuff up. I have no idea what's going on.
Why do you need 6 at the same time?
Who says I need them at the same time? Maybe I just
case.
Maybe I just need them in different vicinities. You know, it's you want to store them in different places around the house, and you're like, okay, I need one in the
around the
bedroom.
House. I need
one in the guest bath for some reason. Who knows?
Because you're a good host, probably.
Right. And I'm just trying to be a good host. I'm trying to make sure everybody has a dildo,
right?
So that nobody is want for anything.
Nobody is want for dildo.
Right. Right. And so it's you just want to make sure that everything's golden for everybody.
What do you call a 6-pack of dildos?
Let's
see. Like a bushel?
Well, it'd be a dozen balls.
Oh my god! Whoa, those are okay.
So it'd be like I don't know, egg crate. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. No, okay. Well,
a faker's dozen.
A faker's dozen. That's 12. That's way too
Because
many.
because you're, yeah, that would be 12 dildos. Would be a faker's dozen.
Yes, a faker's dozen would be
a gaggle of cocks.
Yeah.
Bouquet. Thank you, Techie. a bouquet of ball and cock.
Yeah, a bouquet
cock
of
and
ball
balls.
And cock. Wow, that's actually kind of beautiful.
Right. A murder of dildos. That sounds creepy.
It does. I would be hesitant to purchase a murder of dildos.
Right.
Just because you can never be too careful with those, And I don't know. Certainly don't. Hey, Jackknife, welcome for the first time to the LBS. This is not the LB podcast. This is just some bullshit that we do on Fridays. Anyway, let's
Jackknife.
Yeah, let's cap this with one last question, perhaps. Let's see, or maybe two. Who knows? What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened at BlizzCon for you? Bringing it back to Blizzard stuff.
Oh, all right. BlizzCon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that anything too weird has ever happened at BlizzCon for me. I mean, it's always been pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've always really enjoyed BlizzCon, and it's like, sure, you meet some people that may be a little strange to your standards or whatever,
Sure.
but as long as you realize that everybody has kind of like their own thing, right? So it's like, if you meet somebody that's super anxious or whatever, it could be just because they're at BlizzCon with all of these people and they're meeting new people and they're not really comfortable with that, and they're not really comfortable with themselves in that situation and all that kind of stuff. So you just kind of take it all in stride, and I think is anybody who's been to BlizzCon, I think you just kind of go there with an open heart, open mind.
That's right. Because a lot of people who go to BlizzCon are essentially forcing themselves out of their zone for real,
Right. And I think you also have to go there with open arms and just kind of embrace everything that kind of comes to you.
Literally. So, yes.
Yeah.
Like the last CTR party, I hugged everybody who came up to me. I was just hugging people all night long. Fantastic.
All night long.
All night.
Yep.
All night.
Sorry, that was a really bad
impromptu
rendition.
It was very nice. Okay. Yeah. Same with me. Like, haven't really had anything weird happen. It's been all good.
I haven't had any. I mean, good. You have things that are maybe weird in the moment, but then you kind of take a second and you just say, you know what? No, that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing too unusual where you would go like, oh my God, I'm freaked out, or
yeah.
I just always have a lot of fun.
Yeah, me too. And it doesn't matter. Like part of the fun is just like meeting every flavor person.
Right. I would totally agree with that. So.
Okay.
Yes, Dazzledorn, please go to BlizzCon this year. That would be great.
Go to BlizzCon. And if you can't actually go into the BlizzCon, at least go anyway, because the parties are going to be awesome.
Awesome.
They're going to be awesome. All right.
That's right.
What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you while podcasting?
Other than technical faux pas and stuff like that?
Yeah. That stuff happens to everybody.
Sure. Again, I'll say this. There are some things that are weird in the moment. I usually comment on them in the moment where I'm like, this is weird, whatever it is. Or we're talking about a weird thing. Kind of like you and I talking about a 6-pack of dildos.
Hey, you brought that up, man. That is
not necessarily a normal thing, as you mentioned, right? So
I just think that's way too many at once. But if you're evenly distributing throughout the house,
nobody's saying it once. Nobody's saying it once. But if you buy a six-pack of dildos and 3 gallons of KY, then
gallons.
Then now you're talking about some serious stuff, right?
I mean,
and I mean, everybody likes Kentucky jelly on their toast.
What does that mean, Patrick?
The KY jelly.
That's what it's called, Kentucky jelly?
Well, it's that KY stands for Kentucky, right? So it's
Really?
Kentucky jelly.
Kentucky
It doesn't
jelly?
really have a great taste to it,
No.
but it goes well on toast.
You can get the flavored kind. Have you ever tried the pina colada kind? Like islandy.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
So
yeah.
boy. So weird things in podcasting, other than this moment.
Hey, this is like
This
for
is
this
streaming,
show,
not
totally
podcasting.
normal. Yeah, this
Right.
is not a podcast.
Right. I got to remember that.
And yes, Pat is a freak. See? Look, people are learning so much about you. People are always saying like, "Oh my God, Fist, you're such a bad influence on Pat Crane." And it's like, "Oh my God, it's the other way around." Like, you guys have no idea.
And Jack remembers the Game Breaker days with me and Lore and Gary and Olivia and all that kind of stuff. It was so fun to be a part of that. But I don't think I've ever really experienced anything where I was like taken so far aback that I couldn't spring out of it.
That's good.
In
Have you ever,
podcasting,
I've always imagined that happening someday. Just like a podcast, like maybe you're a guest on or something, and things just go like completely awry, and you don't know what to do.
And again, I'll just say that you know what to do, no matter what. Oh yeah, even if it's going horribly wrong, you know what you need to do. You need to smile. You need to grit your teeth, and you need to just plow forward. Right? I mean, it's kind of one of those things. It's kind of one of those things of, hey, it's just a podcast. I'm lending my voice to this particular show, and I need to do the best me that I possibly can. So I'm going to do the best me that I possibly can, and just kind of let it kind of flow around me. And if somebody's being weird, I could probably block that out pretty okay.
Oh yeah?
Fairly okay.
Would you just like start singing? Just be like, "Hey guys, why don't I start singing?"
I haven't been pushed to that. I haven't been like, somewhere over the rainbow. I haven't been like that.
Somebody once told me, and I was like, "Oh my God."
Somebody once told me about Berber Deep Dobo.
Nope.
I don't know.
That's not the lyrics.
No, I never said they were.
Oh my God. Well, that's good. That's good that you haven't had like a really weird moment in podcasting, and I hope that you never do. And I hope that I never do. No, actually.
No.
Now that I think of it.
Well, and I think that as long as I think that most podcasters, so when you think about podcasting just in general, I think you need to be open and honest and in the moment.
Yeah.
And being open to everybody's ideas and doing kind of a lot of acty type of things, which is like when you're talking about improv. Right, because basically podcasting is improv when you do it in a group environment,
like flying by the seat of your pants.
And you have like for CTR for both BattleNet news and sports, we do this thing live. It's not like it's not like I'm saying, and can you tell me the answer to this question? And then you would answer. And then you would answer the question.
Yeah.
It's we're doing this live, and sometimes I say weird things, and that's okay. It's fine. You just have to acknowledge, accept, and say yes, and then.
Right. Because if you shut things down, then like nothing goes anyplace. You always have to say yes and then further it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good way of doing podcasting. Have you taken improv classes?
I have. I am a theater major, Patrick.
Yes, I know. I just wanted to make sure that you had taken improv classes.
I also did voice and movement classes.
How was that for you?
It was great. The lady teacher was nice, and she let us touch all over each other. And she'd come by and like we had to like lay on the floor for like hours. Not hours, but like an hour. And she'd be like, breathe out of your psoas muscles. And those are like your crotch muscles. I don't know how she expected anybody to do that, but she'd come over and like touch your psoas muscles, like right above your crotch. And so you'd like try to like, like push your, crotch up. I don't know.
Yep.
Theater's weird, guys.
I always liked it because I thought of characters as, especially when they move in, when you're talking about character movement. Characters move from different points of their body.
Right.
You know, and so some might act from their chest and be like, "Oh yes, I am so tough and virile and blah blah blah," and then some people might act from their knees, which is weak and weird and strange.
Actually, yeah. No, I always act from my chest because that's my most defining feature.
It's your go-to.
It is my go-to. It's actually funny. The playoffs before the grand finals.
Yeah.
I went to go watch in New York at one of the 5DV's viewing parties, and I walked in and I walked up to my friends and I was wearing I think I was just wearing my Soldier 76 shirt or something. I was wearing something like that, and I walk up to them and they're like, "Oh, hey, Fist," and then they all look down and they're like, "Where's the cleavage?" And I'm like, "Oh," and they're like, "Oh, we could barely recognize you." So, it's like my one defining feature, apparently.
Don't think of yourself as only having one defining feature, because that's not true. You are delightful. You are delightful.
Thanks,
so don't think of yourself as being an OTP.
Aw, a one-trick pony with cleavage.
Yes.
Well, it's kind of hard to have the cleavage thing in podcasting when it's mostly audio, but yeah. I don't know. Anyway, so Azeroth Roundtable just started, so we're gonna take off, but thank you guys for watching. I love having you on, Pat. You're my best friend, and I'm so glad you're here.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Oh my god, really?
Yes.
I think that we've made some great memories tonight, and probably some really great clips to share with the world. And
especially about dildos.
A whole case of them. Are you thinking when you buy beer bottles and it's that would be
great. Just bring it up to the counter and just say, "Here you go, boom."
Yeah.
And this and a 3-gallon thing of lube. Let's go.
3 gallons. I mean, that's safe though, right? You need some lubrication.
Well, I mean, at least 1 gallon.
At least
6 of them, you would think.
That's a lot. That would be a lot of lube. Anyway.
that would last you about a couple days. That'd be fine.
At least a couple hours at the most. I mean, we'll see.
Right.
We won't see,
right.
but we'll see.
Right.
Anyway, so this is the last LBS before BFA, so that's going to be fun. The Lagging Balls podcast, which is about Blizzard games, not dildos, comes out this weekend. It's just going to kind of be
also about dildos.
It is about dildos sometimes. What am I even saying? But yeah, so thank you for being here, Pat.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
And I'll try to snap you a 6-pack, as Vol'jin said in chat.
If you did, I would be the happiest person ever.
Snap you a 6-pack. That
Please
sounds really weird. All right.
Pack of dildos. But anyway, yeah, and thank you, Techie, for doing all the tech and stuff for me, because I can't do that stuff. And
thank you, Techie,
for being here. And I'm not giving away dildos, but we are doing a giveaway on LB, and it ends as soon as the next episode comes out. So if you want to find out how to enter, go on our junk, Lagging Balls.
Go on our junk.
Go on our junk. All 6 of them in the pack.
Go on our junk like a porn star. Let's go.
We need to go before Pat says too much shit. Right, so we're gonna try to raid Azeroth Roundtable, and we'll see those guys, and we'll see you guys probably in Azeroth. So yeah, that's end of show.
End of show.
Is there what's that thing called that goes?
The clapper. It's called getting the clap. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's right.
It might. Yeah, it might
the
be.
The later it gets, the worse you're getting. Oh my god. I don't know if we're still going. Are we still going? That's fine. Did I say that I mentioned your? Did I mention that I really like your shirt though? You got really tan too.
Thank you.
Or is it just because you're wearing black? It's the contrast.
It's because of no. I'm just hanging out.
Oh, cool. You're just hanging out, having fun in the sun.
Yeah.
Getting all super tanned.
Just doing my thing.
wearing the black polo shirt with the buttons undone.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
How's that going for you?
That's
Yeah,
it.
Good. Yeah,
That's
good.
it.
Yeah. That's excellent. Yeah, muscles. Getting those muscles, like you said. Whoa! Whoa!
I don't
Are
know.
you gonna
if that's
punch me in the
actually a
face
thing.
at BlizzCon?
No. I would not do that.
Can we fight though? Can we wrestle?
I don't know.
I won't hurt you.
I don't know. I'm worried.
I would be too.
I'm worried about it.
I'm pretty scrappy. Like I'm Canadian,
are.
so you know.
Right. You're Canadian.